Okay, hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. So today is going to be a little bit different because I've very kindly been sent out this very smart looking scanner. It's an XTOOL D8BT, and I understand the BT stands for it being wireless, which will be very helpful because you'll know my scanner has got a cable, and yeah, I do kick it sometimes and it gets in the way, and this is wireless. So anyway, we're going to unbox it, we're going to test it, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. And I'm quite excited because it looks like a decent bit of kit. So yeah, let's get it open and have a look at it. I mean, I haven't opened this, I do not know what it looks like inside. This is genuine. So it's in a red box. I'll move that box over. Looks like it wants to go that way. XTOOL Tech Intelligent. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, let's go that way. So on the box it does have it tells you about a few functions. Special functions, auto scan, you can update it. I'm guessing that means print reports. Yeah, I mean, let's just have a look, I suppose. So, that's some certificate of quality. That's going to be your wireless OBD connector. I mean, I wonder if you need to charge this. I hope not, because like I said, I haven't opened it. Is there any way to charge it? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. That's actually really handy. It's a little button on the side. It's like a torch. You press it, it lights up so you can find the OBD port when you try to find it. So that can be tricky sometimes, depending on where it is. That's a really cool... Oh, there's a button on both sides. That's a really cool function, that. I like that. Looking good so far. So you got your standard charger pack. And then your cable connected to your computer to update it. Okay, I get that. Let's have a look in this side. This is obviously going to be our scanner. Yeah. I mean, it's a decent size. It's not small by any means. It's got a camera on the back. Oh, okay. It's got a camera on the back. I'm sorry for the glare. There's not really much I can do about that. I suppose that's better, isn't it? I'm presuming that's the power button. There we go. So let's get it powered up and see what's going on with this thing. We've got various cars in here to try it on. Cars that I know there's issues with. That will definitely throw calls up. There's cars that don't appear to have any on it, so it's going to be interesting to see what it tells us. So we've got some kind of loading screen here. Nice Ferrari 360 in the middle. So English. Alright, okay. It's not going to let me activate it because I've got no internet here. Let's just see what trial will let us do for now. I may have to just pair it up to my phone quickly and activate it. Trial here, is if you're using the product in trial period. And your main trial 3 times in order to avoid. Alright, okay. So it sounds like you get 3 goals and then you got to activate it. Anyway. So that's our main screen. We've got special functions, report, remote control, auto scan, diagnosis, update, settings and more. Let's just have a look in special functions. Alright, so this is a list of what it classes as special functions. So you can reset your oil, reset your steering angle sensor, electronic parking brake, electronic throttle. The list goes on. Battery management system reset, injector coding. I mean, there's a hell of a lot going on here, isn't there? A lot of things. TPMS resets. It seems very responsive as well. to touch. Airbag reset, always going to come in handy that. ABS bleeding, okay. Yeah, alright, well that's all good so far. So this update's empty, alright, so I can't check the update thing. So we need to get this plugged into a car, don't we now? So that's next step. Let me just get a little bit organised, I'll be back in one moment and we'll continue with this review. Okay, so we're going to firstly try this Fiesta ST 180 because I know there's problems with this car, I know what the problems are, and I want to see what this scanner tells me. So apologises for how dirty it is in this car. I've not had a chance to clean it yet, straight from Salvage. So we know where the LBD port is, it's up here, but I mean that just shows how useful it is to have the torch on the OBD, which is very good. I like that. Now for some reason they put these OBD ports upside down in these cars, so we're not going to be able to see what it says on that little screen, unfortunately. Okay, so it's come on. I'll put this down here. I'm getting a lot of glare from the skylights today, sorry. So we've got a red and a blue light, and I don't know exactly what that means, but let's just press auto scan. Alright, so the green light's flashing, so it means it's talking to it. So it's happy. Oh, I haven't got the ignition on the other, so there we go. Let's get ourselves comfortable, I think. Okay, so it's I find it struggling to. If you've noticed, the top of this steering wheel's cut off because it's a stolen car. It was stolen. It's not stolen now, obviously. Anyway, there we go. Right. So it's picked up that. My Christ, shut up. There we go. It's picked up that the car, the VIN number, it's a Fiesta model year 2014, 1.6 litre EcoBoost. So yeah, we're all happy with all them. Manual, it knows exactly what it's got. Automatic scans, system selection, service, vehicle information. Alright, all I want to do is just scan it. And now it's just basically scanning through the whole of the car, by the looks of it. And very, very fast. Very fast. And there we go, done. So we've got 2 failures in the power control module. So if we click on it? No, alright, so it's highlighted. Diagnose. Read ECU, trouble-free, live. So you can do your live data. Yep, read ECU information. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Read trouble codes. There we go. Key on, engine off. Yep, that's fine. It just tells you some safety information there about make sure your parking brake is on and that you're in neutral and whatnot. Okay, so it's doing some checks. And hopefully within a moment we'll have our results. There we go. Okay, circuit of ambient air temperature sensor is high. I mean the engine's cold, so so the outside air temp sensor sounds to me like it's open circuit. And control circuit of fan 1. That's interesting because I'm pretty sure my scanner didn't tell me that. So that's useful to know. Both are like nothing issues in all fairness. So I know obviously in this car all the airbags are blown. You can see that, do you know what I mean? So it'd be interesting to see what else, because with airbags generally seatbelts and whatnot fire. So we'll go into the restraint system, diagnose that, read trouble codes, and then it's going to do its checks again. And I'm expecting we're going to have seatbelt pretensioners, airbags, and things like that come up here. Well, that's what we should get. And yeah, we've got a whole list here. We've got deployment control of driver seatbelt, pretensioner, deployment control of passenger seatbelt, deployment control of driver frontal stage 1, yep, stage 2. We've got crash event storage data in the ECU and it's locked, which means I can't just do a clear, fault codes. That ECU one, with it being locked, it means you've got to change the ECU or send them off to be cleared by a company with a special machine. But yeah, it's saying the knee bolster, the knee airbag's fired. It's telling me everything I need to know. Yeah, absolutely everything. So that's incredible. Really, that's really good and really thorough. So what happens if you press on the question mark? Alright, so it tells you the actual fault is a circuit open, which on airbags that's what happens when the pretensioners fire. They create an open circuit so that it creates a fault code. And what about if you press on that? Alright, so if you have an internet connection, it will search the fault for you as well. So that's helpful. How do I get back from this? There we go. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's doing everything it should do. Yeah, I think that's a result to me in this car. I'm liking that so far. I'm interested to put it in the Mercedes we have outside, because there's issues with that I am struggling with. And I just want to see what it brings up. So let's just have another look what else. So we've got diagnosis. So Autoscan did everything, didn't it? I'm going to guess diagnosis, you pick your car. Did I miss it? Where am I looking here? It's not going to be under. No, it should be under you. Where's Ford on here? Am I being... Oh, Christ, I'm being an idiot. Oh, that's right, yeah. Auto detect the car is always the best thing to do if it'll do it. Automatic scan. This sounds like it's going to do the same thing again. Yeah, that's going to do the same thing again. So let's get out of that. System selection. So you can pick the individual system you want to go into. Let's do that, because what we can do is go in the restraint control module again. Let's go live data. And this now tell you the ohms readings from the actual equipment within the car. Now bear in mind, like I said, when say a driver's airbag, so if we find the driver's airbag in here, for instance, that'll be the best thing to do. For time wise, what we'll do is the driver's seatbelt instead, because I can see that. Deployment control resistance of driver seatbelt retractor pretensioner, 0 ohms, that one. And that's, like I said, basically means an open circuit, because it's fired the pretensioner. There's now an open circuit. That seatbelt's got to be replaced. If you look at these up here that have ohms values, these are basically the side airbags and the curtain airbags. So if you look at the middle one, resistance of the left curtain deployment control 2.4 ohms. So we're going to be looking for 2.4 ohms on the driver's seatbelt when we replace that. So that's telling us our curtain airbags haven't fired and they're perfectly fine. The other two is some right side airbag. That's going to be your seat airbag for right side and left side, and they're all good. And then you've got your module supply voltage to the actual airbag ECU, 11.2, because the car's not running, so that's good. everything is good. You know, we know exactly, it tells us exactly what the problems are. Another issue, obviously, if the ohms is maxed out at 65.53, looks like a top value on this. That also means, you know, that it can be a, you know, the same fault as an open circuit. It's basically fired. But everything is, what's that there? Oh, right, okay. It's even got the switch to disable the passenger airbag, which is incredible. 51. It's got an ampage to it. It's very thorough, isn't it? Occupant status of seats. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I'm impressed. I really am. Special functions. See, clear crash data from memory. This isn't going to work, like I said, because it's locked. You might think it's doing it, but I very much doubt it will. So what else we got on here? Deactivation switch of passenger airbag. So we can actually stop that switch from being activated if we want to. Emergency auxiliary start. Let's have a look at the emergency assistant function. Let's not mess with something I don't know anything about it. Well, yeah, it seems to be a decent bit of kit. What else we got on this main screen? There's something we can have a little look in here. Let's look at steering angle reset. Just out of interest. Alright, okay. Oh, alright, so have I done 3 functions now and I can't do any more without activating it? Is that the problem? Yeah, right, okay. What I'll do, I'll just connect it up to my phone quickly and activate it, and then we'll throw it in the ML and we'll see what that throws up before we end this video. So I'll be back briefly. Okay, we're now back up and running. We are now in the ML, Mercedes ML 350 2012. Now this car, I don't know if all Mercedes are the same, but on my scanner, seems to take a very long time to do anything. It was very slow, so I'm just going to go straight in for an auto scan again, just to see what it does. So it's found it instantly, very quick. I'm struggling with light, aren't I, at the moment? I do apologise. The screen is a lot brighter than it's coming across on the camera. So it's picked up the car beautifully, really happy, nice and fast. And we'll just see how fast it operates. So it's given us a few options with this. It's a diesel, it is a 7-speed. I'm going to say, what would you, cross-country vehicle? I'm going to say a wagon, I don't think it's going to really matter. And it is a right-hand drive. So we'll go with that. Full on automatic scan, let's just get on with it. Yeah, so looking good so far. It seems to be just as fast as it was on the Fiesta. There looks to be a lot more modules in this. It's saying number 7 of 99 possible modules. A lot of them won't exist on this vehicle, so we won't end up with 99 modules to look through. But we're coming up with a lot of issues so far. Like I said, I know there's a lot of problems with this car. They're all, it's a weird one, they're all minor things, but tricky ones. So let's just see what it brings up for us. I'll just pause the video for a moment until we've got our results. Okay, so we have our results, and it picked up 38 modules on this car. Various faults I've not seen before. Rain and light sensor. Overhead control panel. Alright, interesting. So one I knew of already was in the CDI motor electronics, and this is where my scanner takes an age. At this point here, well, it's done it already. Mine take like 3 or 4 minutes on this car for some reason, and that's done it instantly. Read trouble codes, and again instantly. And it's this current fault. Component B28/5, pressure sensor downstream of air filter. I know what the sensor is, I've changed it, it doesn't fix the problem. There's another problem, but this is the exact same issue my other one brings up, so that's good to compare. One thing I'm interested in is what live data I could possibly get out of this. Let's have a look what we've got. Let's start it. Let's start it up. Engine's running at idle. Yeah, the funny things, Mercs, they're very hard to completely read. I mean, it's telling us some things. Oh, fuel pressures and stuff, that's interesting. Because I couldn't get any of that from my other scanner. So that's another plus. It's doing more than my other one does at the end of the day, and my other scanner is not a rubbish one either. Like I said, Mercs are very funny. That you tend to need, the proper star machine from. They can be a bit of a issue to properly diagnose and look at proper figures. And let's have a look at the fuel. So high pressure control. Engine speed, continue. Yeah, in all fairness, it's actually telling me a lot of stuff here, which I'm surprised with. I didn't expect it to, because like I said, mine will not do any of this. So that's good. I'm happy. I like that. Do you know what? I would recommend this scanner. I definitely would. It's teaching processes. Okay. Activate fuel pump injector quantity adjustments. Wow. Yeah. Reset learn values for AdBlue. There's stuff on here you're going to never need. It's got way more than you're going to need as a DIY man. But wow, I'm very impressed. I like it. It's so fast. It's so smooth. Very easy to use. It feels nice. I mean, I can't really say anything bad about it. I can't. So there's not much more really I can review in a video. What I will do is I'll use this for a good length of time. Use some of the more special functions when I need to, and I'll update you again in a video in the future, and how I'm getting on with it. But for now, I mean, check out the links. I'll put the links in the output for the diet. Right. Okay, yeah. Alright. That's all as expected. I'll put links in the description for it. Check it out. If you're in the market for a scanner, this is going to do everything and more than you need it to do. So, yeah. I mean, I like it. It's good. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks as always for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.